The moment I opened my feed, it was impossible to ignore. Sonia Uche, affectionately called So-So, was the queen of the day. And let me tell you, it wasn't just your regular celebrity birthday tribute. No, this one felt different. It felt like a movement. Her fans, whom I can only describe as an army of love, took over the internet to shower her with affection, and I couldn't help but be part of it. Every word, every post, every video I saw was dripping with sincerity. You could see that So-So wasn't just admired, she was genuinely adored. I mean, who else gets this level of celebration unless there's something uniquely special about them? The digital atmosphere was alive, the vibes were electric, and fans went above and beyond. It was a tribute not just to her art, but to her essence. You could feel the pride, the emotion, the excitement. It was as if the whole internet paused to say, yes, you matter. You are loved. And as someone watching it unfold in real time, I was filled with admiration. It became so clear to me, So-So didn't just have fans. She had a family. And I was proud to witness it all. Everywhere I looked, birthday wishes for So-So poured in like a flood. But they weren't just surface-level shout-outs or quick emojis. These were heartfelt messages packed with love, admiration, and deep prayers. I watched celebrities and fans alike take turns expressing how much Sonia meant to them. People spoke about her journey, her resilience, her kindness, and most of all, the joy she brings into their lives. The warmth in those words. Unmistakable. It reminded me that when someone lives with intention and kindness, it doesn't go unnoticed. Ruth Kodri, Destiny Etiko, and many others added their voices to the celebration, each message shining a light on how far-reaching So-So's impact has been. Watching the comment sections overflow with positivity, I realized this wasn't just a birthday, it was a collective testimony of love. In a world full of noise and fleeting praise, So-So's tribute stood out because it was drenched in realness. Her fans didn't just follow her, they felt her, they believed in her, and they wanted the world to know. It felt sacred, like a digital Thanksgiving. And I, as someone who appreciates authenticity, found myself genuinely touched by this overwhelming tide of love. As I listened closely to what fans were saying, one thing stood out above all: Sonia isn't just famous, she's deeply human. Time and time again, people described her as humble, generous, and grounded. I couldn't help but admire how consistently this came up. Her fans weren't just impressed by her beauty or talent, they respected her for how she treated others. They shared stories of how So-So shows kindness to her crew, treats everyone as equals, and never acts like she's above anyone. In fact, they said you can barely tell who's the celebrity when she's on set because of how close-knit and respectful she is with her team. That kind of humility, it's rare. Especially in an industry where ego often runs the show. But So-So flips the script. And honestly, it made perfect sense why her fans would go so hard for her. She's the kind of person you root for, not because she demands it, but because she earns it. In their eyes, she's more than a star. She's family. And that, to me, is what real influence looks like. She's not just shining for herself, she's lighting the way for others. Now here's where things got even more thrilling. The fans didn't just stop at words, they turned their passion into action. Everywhere I looked, people were urging each other, stream her birthday video. Use all your devices, your phone, your TV, the kids' gadgets, just play it. The goal. A bold one, 50 million views. And let me tell you, the energy was contagious. It felt like a virtual flash mob dedicated to lifting So-So up. The drive behind it wasn't about clout or chasing trends. No, this was pure gratitude. These fans felt that So-So has given them joy, laughter, and meaning through her work. And now, this was their chance to give back in a way that counted. To show her, not just with words, but with numbers, just how much she means to them. It was digital solidarity in its finest form. And I joined in too, how could I not? You could feel the momentum building. This wasn't just a fan base, it was a movement. A force of people determined to make one woman feel the full weight of their appreciation. And you know what? That's the kind of love that transforms lives. As the tributes continued pouring in, something beautiful became crystal clear: Sonia's generosity is legendary. The stories were endless. She's not the kind of person who simply walks onto a set, does her job, and leaves. No. She stays. She helps. She listens. I heard tales of her quietly helping crew members in need, supporting others without needing applause, and treating everyone on her team like they truly matter. One fan said it best: "You can't even tell who the star is on her set, because she blends in with love and humility." And let me tell you, that kind of leadership, that's the kind that earns loyalty. It's easy to praise someone when they're successful. But when you hear that success hasn't changed their heart, that's when admiration turns into something deeper: reverence. So isn't just building a career. She's building a legacy, one grounded in love, service, and grace. And her fans, they see it. They feel it. They carry that same energy into their celebrations of her. This birthday wasn't just a party. It was a thank you note written by thousands of grateful hearts. And I was honored to witness it unfold. One of the most powerful moments of So-So's birthday celebration wasn't flashy or loud, it was prayerful. And let me tell you, the words her fans spoke felt like they were coming straight from the soul. They didn't just say, "Happy birthday." They said, "May you soar. May you prosper. May God enlarge your path and take you where your dreams can't even reach." And as I read those comments, something hit me: these weren't just well wishes. These were declarations. Prophecies. They spoke about growth, joy, opportunity, and unwavering faith. What's more touching? They didn't just pray for So-So. They prayed for each other. As we celebrate her, may we also tap into her blessings. It became a shared experience of faith and hope. That unity, that collective desire for good, it was powerful. It reminded me that behind every fan is a story, a heart, a dream. And when they saw someone like Sonia thriving with grace, they saw what was possible for themselves too. Her journey became their inspiration. Her joy, their fuel. That's what made it so special. It wasn't just about celebrating a celebrity. It was about celebrating divine timing, purpose, and promise. Now, before we wrap this all up, let me speak directly from the heart. If you're someone who loves good vibes, real stories, and celebrating people who truly deserve it, you're in the right place. Welcome to Lucky Gist and Tales. This space is not just about entertainment. It's about connecting hearts, highlighting stories that matter, and lifting up voices that deserve to shine. Today we came together to honor So-So, and I'm proud of this community for the energy, the love, and the unity you all brought. But guess what? This is just the beginning. We've got more tales, more celebrations, and more real moments waiting to be shared. So if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Join the family. Drop your birthday wishes in the comments. Like, share, and let's keep this vibe alive. To my returning subscribers, thank you for riding with me. To the new ones, welcome home. Let's make Lucky Gist and Tales the loudest, warmest, and most inspiring corner of the internet. This is our story now. Let's write it together.